at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. Now here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Cunningham with the ball. Powell covers. Duren with a screen on Powell. Here's Cunningham. And he comes up with a bucket.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Ware. The 3. Duren with a rebound. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, BA. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
The drive by Powell. Here's Ware. Off the mark there with a 3. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Thompson passes to Duren. The rebound by Wiggins.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Now here's Ware. Stewart defends. Hero, screen on Stewart. The kick out to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wiggins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Pistons basketball.
Cunningham looking it over. Duren with a screen on Powell. Cunningham passes to Duren. Out to Thompson. Back to Duren. Thompson. Second chance effort. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Goes up with it again. And Duren lays it in.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Hero with it. Now guarded by Duren. Ware in the post. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Here's Hero. Up top Ware. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Miami. Detroit leading by 4. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here are the Heat now, following the score by Detroit. Jovic glaze it up and in off the pretty assist.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Duren with a screen on Hero. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Jovic, Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, tipped. Thompson finds Stewart. Out to Thompson. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Powell against Ivy. The kick out to Wiggins. No good on the triple. Here's the Pistons with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
The Heat, Hero.
And so Hero nails both of them.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Ivy misses the layup. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Detroit on top, leading by 10. And we've got more action coming. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim, and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Jovic passes to Wiggins. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pass to Stewart. Now Ivy. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Duran. Thompson left side. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Ivy from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 11. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Here's Duran. Oh, missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Powell passes to Jovic. Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Powell. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Wiggins with a screen on Ivy, and it's Powell off the drive. Wiggins has space, nails the wide-open jumper. Wiggins got 7 now in this quarter.
What a beautiful look, attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
Here's Thompson. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 9. Now here's Hero. Wiggins outside. Okay, Wiggins putting on a show here.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. Really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Stewart outside, pass to Thompson. Picked by Stewart. And here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Good on the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Stewart, the pass to Ivy. Stewart, screen on Hero. Back to Stewart. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson finds Stewart. To the inside. Duren. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Jovic's shot is off. Detroit leading by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cunningham against Wiggins. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Stewart, a screen on Hero. And the foul on Jaden Ivy. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Ivy against Powell. Wiggins passes to Powell. Wiggins with a screen on Ivy. Here's Jovic. Buried from outside.
Overturned. There will be 2 minutes.
Hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pistons ahead, up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Get ready for your pocket back. Arena Entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Jaime Jaquez, also Johnson out there, and it's Jovic in at center. And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, BA, it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
LeVert attacking. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets it to the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Here's Highsmith. Sasser defending. Outside Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And now the Pistons in transition. Sasser outside. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Detroit leading by 7. Harris right side. It's stolen by Jaquez. And he's all alone. And the basket by Highsmith. Highsmith's got his first basket.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, B.A., part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
Now here's Sasser. Tight defense on him. 4 on the clock. Harris passes to Reed. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Outside Jaquez. Here's Larson. He's checked by LeVert.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
That one misses. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Pass to Harris. Harris a screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That's his first foul.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Takes it inside, down low for the tie, and he sinks the layup. Highsmith's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
Screen by Robinson. For 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Highsmith. Sasser defending. The kick out to Johnson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Count that one. Miami trailing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Highsmith. Sasser defending. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Johnson. Sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 6.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Inside, from inside. And he gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 1.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
From deep, Johnson. Can't get the 3 to fall. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Miami on D. 2-point game. To the paint. It's intercepted.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
Adebayo with a powerful jam.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Duren with a screen on Powell. Cunningham passes to Duren. Thompson scanning the floor. Duren with a screen on Wiggins. Back to Duren. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Khalil Ware.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
The free throw drops for Duren. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going for the worst record in the association in 2000. ...2024 to a playoff team in 2025, and now they look to just keep on rising.
Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Stewart finds Ivy. Back to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Stewart. Thompson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Thompson's shot is off.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Powell against Cunningham. Back to Ware. Shoots over Duren. Cunningham there for the rebound. Pistons trail by 4. Using the glass to lay it in.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And it's Powell off the drive. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's Ivy. Shot blocked. Now Adebayo. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Miami leading by 4. Outside Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Ware. Ivy defends. Now Wiggins. Ware in the post. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Miami.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. And no one wants to be the weak link.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Wiggins. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now Ivy. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Cash it in!
You have to love Ivy's energy, playing his heart out right up until the very end.
And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Hero. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Cunningham fires. The putback. Thompson sinking the follow-up shot.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Cunningham against Hero.
Pistons foul. Cunningham. Third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hero. Tyler. Hero.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so Miami takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one...
joining us here on 2K. Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Wagner in at the center filling out the middle. And for Detroit, at the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with the Sar Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Wagner wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
Here's Wagner after the basket by Detroit. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Shot clock at 5. And there's Wagner on the assist from Banchero. Wagner's got 6 points.
Good to see Wagner knock down the 3.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with JB Bickerstaff. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Thompson misses. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Clark the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way. Wagner showing he's got handles. He can put it on the floor and finish. Aggressive take that time.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. It's off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Here's Cunningham. The trade.
Locked in on defense. Bain doesn't give an inch.
Suggs passes to Wagner. And the layup is good.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Pistons trail by 4. Here's Cunningham, and he could not get that one to... Folks, the coach's challenge has been...
After review, floor stance.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Now, Ivy, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Another shot. Now Thompson. Cunningham outside. Clock is at 3. Fires the 3. Here's Duren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And both free throws good for Duren. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bain kicks to Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now, here's Stewart. Nothing on the board. Back to Thompson. And here's Ivy to the left wing. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Banchero passes to Wagner. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Pistons trailed by 3. Pass to Stewart. Now, here's Ivy. Driving to the basket. Here's Duran. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Duran's got 8.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined. Put the soft touch to match.
And it's Banchero missing. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Thompson passes to Duran. Thompson a screen on Wagner. And stolen by Wagner. And a wide open look for Payne. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane's so dangerous from out there.
It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Stewart passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Banchero finds Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. Pistons trailed by 3. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Banchero outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Cunningham against Bane. It's stolen by Banchero. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
A reliable passer leaves obvious openings, and Suggs is going to help his team take advantage of them.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And it's Banchero missing.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back over to you.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Banchero, that's good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
The kick out to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Stewart. To Cunningham. Misses the 3. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Banchero outside. And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Bane. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rag. That'll happen more often than not.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Thompson off the drive. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Stewart. Pass to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham for 3. Great D that time from Bain. Pushes it down to finish the break.
I love how assertive Bain is in transition. Outstanding at running to the right spot in those situations.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And Caro outside. No good with the triple. Cunningham outside. Here's Thompson. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando out in front, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Fans, get ready for some hierarchy and amazing stunts from your Broken Body Arena Entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Jalen Duren really having a great game.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
We've got Harris. LeVert out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Reed, and it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by the Pistons. And it's Carter missing. Here's Sasser, and he drives in. Now, here's LeVert. Here's Reed. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across. And every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach, and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Here's LeVert, and the layup falls. LeVert's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Black, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Timeout.
So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
And that one misses. That one misses. And, well, Detroit shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. LeVert with it, and he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here is Carter. Harris LeVert making his last shot. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Reed, a screen on Richardson. Robinson passes to Reed. Harris inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Piston lead.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Here's De Silva, guarded by Robinson. Carter with a screen on Robinson. That one drops for him. De Silva's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Pistons have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Sasser finds Reed. To the paint. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's De Silva. Buries it down low. De Silva's got 6.
Carter Jr. with the unselfish play that time. Quality possession, and he makes a lot of those.
Here's Sasser, and it's good for 2. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back up top, LeVert defending. Pass to Isaac. Out to Carter. And he uses the glass on the way. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Carter sets the pick for Richardson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Robinson. Pass to Reed. And here's LeVert. Reed, a screen on Richardson. LeVert, the pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Very nice read that time from LeVert. He's a guy who racks up the assist. Very good feel on offense.
Black in the post. LeVert defending. Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to LeVert. It's deflected. Harris. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And so, in the game for the Magic, running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Banchero up there with Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And that one's good, Wagner.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. To the inside. Here's Durant. Second chance shot. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Suggs missing.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Here's the break. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Out left to the wing. During the pass to Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Franz Wagner.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Now, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
We know Mo. He's got scoring ability for sure, but he's brought it to another level tonight.
Duran sets the screen for Ivy. Thompson passes to Duran. Thompson right side. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Duran throws it down. What an assist!
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now, here's Ivy. Driving inside. Good!
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
Here's Suggs. Here's Wagner. Puts it up. And it doesn't go.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now Cunningham. Here's Durant. Oh, what a finish.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner a screen on Cunningham. Now Wagner. Now Bankero. Here's Wagner. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Cunningham looking around. Duran with the screen on Bain. And Carroll against Cunningham. And Carroll vacuums it in.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Wagner against Cunningham. Cunningham pulls it down. Ivy fires. Jumper is off. On the wing, Bain. Get the 3. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me,
these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bane team up as the back court. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Wiggins with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Wiggins. Powell surveying the D. And it's Bane with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Here's Hero, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Basket counts.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back. That's the look you want. Got to be disappointed coming up into.
Here's Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up the mid-range. Very good a jumper there.
It's Banchero with the drive.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Suggs against Hero. And a nice finish on the layup. Hero's got 6.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Here's Bane. Misses in close.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Jovic passes to Adebayo. They set a pick. Into the lane. Misses from short range. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Banchero. Oh, sweet move. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
In transition, the Magic on the run. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you, B.A.
High praise. Allie, thank you.
Wiggins is good at picking his spots on his drives. Now, he won't force it, but when the opening's there, he takes it.
Wiggins outside. And a miss there on the triple. Magic leading by 6. To the inside, Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
To the middle. Here's Jovic, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Suggs has got 6 points.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
2 points. That one goes.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Bane. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
So as we... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Suggs. Here he goes.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
Here's Hero. Rebound by the Magic. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter. You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And the bucket is good. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Adebayo. Strong work by Adebayo.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
It's Suggs with a drive. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Pass to Powell. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Powell's gotten his first points in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Kicks it out to Bane. On target from range. And the Magic lead by 16.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bane's game, but he can do so much more.
Powell against Bane. The drive by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
From deep, Banchero, and another 3 for Orlando.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Here's Hero. Orlando with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to Bane. Driving to the basket. Pass to Carter. Inside. 2 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Heat trail by 17. 32 seconds left in the first half. Hero, no good. Pass to Jovic. Here's Hero. 10 points for him. Now Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Jovic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jovic has got 7.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Banchero surveys. And so it's the Orlando Magic up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
On the court for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. Strength and speed, coach, a combination that Jonathan Isaac brings to the table.
Yeah, Brian, that combo makes him a capable rebounder. He'll grab boards whether he's on the move or stationary. And B.A., he is a devastating defender.
Here's Jaquez. Gets the 3 to fall. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Jaquez doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he can hit those when he's feeling it.
Now here's Richardson. Not a lot of room.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Oh, it's stolen. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you."
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 12.
Yeah, great job by Wagner, throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Drives to the hoop. It's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Launches it. Rebound Miami.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Heat trail by 8. Here's Larson. From down in the low post, it goes. Larson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
On the take. Highsmith got a piece of it. The kick out to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Highsmith. Off target from outside. Orlando leading by 6. A little mid-range shot is up. Here's Black. The three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Now here's Jaquez. He's closely guarded. Pass to Larson. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Orlando with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Richardson for 3. Isaac. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 7 tonight. Out left to the wing. Here's Highsmith. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Tyler Hero is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Jovic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Heat. Trailing by 4. Oh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. Really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Hero, the pass to Jovic. Missed inside. Magic leading by 5. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, careless defense there sends Carter to the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
On the attack, Hero. The kick out to Wiggins. Three-pointer off the mark. Orlando has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. To the inside. Stolen by Hero. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Going inside, and that one good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now Hero. Here's the pick. Now Wiggins. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Carter, a screen on Wiggins. Now Banchero. Carter, a screen on Adebayo. Banchero fires! He's off from 3.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Here's Powell. Goes again. And he lays it in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see. Clutch points from Bane. Never scared of the moment.
Now Wiggins. Let's loose for three. It's off.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Now Bain. And stolen by Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins. Carter rips down the board. Magic leading by 5. Suggs outside. 1:19 left in the game. Oh, no good on the dunk. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Up top, Bancaro, pounded by Wiggins. And Caro delivers inside.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Bancaro. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Yes, sir! That one goes!
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Hero outside. Outside Wiggins. Shoots a three. Oh, he cannot hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Clock at 6. And a one-handed slam.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
Suggs! And so Orlando takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as
Thanks for joining us on 2K. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Harris is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Stewart in at the 5. And for the Heat, out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the center position. Now Hero. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And Jovic gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Now, here's Ivy. Norman Powell with the rebound. Down low, here's Jovic. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Here's Ivy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
He's off on the second. So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Now, here's Ivy. Sinks that one from the post.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Offensive rebound. Left side, Adebayo. Second shot opportunity, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Ivy. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Pass to Jovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Jovic has got 7 points.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 5. Driving in, and Adebayo throws it down.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Robinson for 3. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's the screen. Here's Hero. Takes it off the glass. Hero's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Harris setting the pick for Ivy. Here's Cunningham, and he lays it straight in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Adebayo passes to Jovic. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Harris a screen on Wiggins. Cunningham kicks to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Adebayo drives in. Basket counts.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Hero out there with Norman Powell. And it's Jovic in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Outside, Robinson. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Back to Harris. Cunningham outside. Harris a screen on Wiggins. Stolen by Hero. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Hero looking over the defense. The kick out to Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds.
Detroit ball.
Last touch by Adebayo.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Outside for Robinson. Now, here's Stewart. He started closer. Robinson against Hero. Here's Stewart. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Accepting more and more responsibility over the years. Harris recognizing how good and valuable he is offensively on the backboard.
Pistons trail by 3. 1:44 left to play in the first half. Cunningham's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Ivy against Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in. Wiggins has got his first 2 points.
They making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Adebayo, high post. Harris is there. And Jovic gets it to go. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Cunningham. The shot that time, not on target. Wiggins with some nice D. Powell, the pass to Jovic. Back to Powell. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Wiggins against Ivy. Wiggins passes to Jovic. Beyond the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first half. Heat out front. They lead by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pistons trail by 8. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Asar Thompson. Paul Reed out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. Here's Thompson. And he makes good on the layup. Thompson's got the first field goal of the second half for the Pistons. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Jaquez outside. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. LeVert in the corner. Here's Heisman. He's covered by Sasser. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Out to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Highsmith. He's covered by Thompson. So the wing on the left. He can't get that one. Great defense that time from Duren. To the middle. Here's Reed. And Duren slams it in.
Assisted by
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Johnson against Reed. Johnson kicks to Ware. Larson. 5 on the clock. Hawkins with the screen on Levert. Here's Ware. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The Heat with the lead. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Johnson. Here's Highsmith. No scoring in this one. The Heat need to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. And he drives in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Has to Ware. Hawkins with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hawkins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Pass to Duran. Now, here is Reed. Offensive rebound. Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Hawkins with the bucket.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Adebayo. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
We're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Outside, Adebayo. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a...
This is it, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Miami leading by 7. Out on the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Tough shot from Bam. But man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Robinson against Hero. Harris setting the pick for Robinson. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. And here are the Heat now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Adebayo. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
And here's Harris from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Pistons ball.
Stolen. Powell inside. Harris is there. Here's Adebayo. Detroit with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Ivy. It's good from long range.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
The kick out to Adebayo. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
There's the screen. Here's Hero, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Here is a screen on Powell. Missed on the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Adebayo, and that one is good.
Great touch for a man with a power game and still has plenty of finesse.
Robinson against Hero. From outside, cleared away by Adebayo.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Yep, that goes down.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Plays it in off the window.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Adebayo, and the shot will go down. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Knocks down the three.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Count it!
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, no doubt, he was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Up top, Hero, guarded by Robinson. Buries the deep ball.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Now, Adebayo from 15 feet away. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about...
pure athleticism really jumps out at you.
Hey, look, across the NBA, you've got great athletes on every team. So you see that every night when NBA teams square off. But this particular matchup has some of the best athletes in the world on display.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Tobias Harris out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harris, it's rebounded by Banchero.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Banchero the screen. Here's Bane. Cunningham with some nice D. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And they pick up 2.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Bane with a screen on Cunningham. Outside Bane. Over Ivy. Bane, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Really good quickness in transition that time from Wagner, using those long strides to cover ground quickly.
To the paint. Stolen by Carter. Suggs against Ivy. Suggs with the bucket. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Stewart. Ivy outside. Harris a screen. Cunningham drives in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Suggs against Cunningham. Wagner draws the double. Yep, that one goes. Wagner's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Robinson. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Carter, a screen on Cunningham. To the middle. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
And it's Cunningham missing. The Magic have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Stolen by Ivy. Pass to Stewart. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Stewart, a screen on Bane. Out to Harris. Launches a 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. A nice shot by Ivy.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Here's Suggs. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ivy. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, He powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He misses the free throw.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Here's Cunningham. Harris, a screen on Bain. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And stolen by Banchero. Gets it off. Oh, he trains the three. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure.
After the review, the ruling
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
A tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Orlando ahead, up 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Oh, what I love is that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Stewart in at the 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Guys, back to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Carter can't get it to go. Carter's gone just 1 for 4 so far. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Here's the floater. The rebound by Stewart. And Detroit is shooting a fantastic 57%. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Wagner against Robinson. Cade taking it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Suggs buries it down low. Suggs has got 5 now.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Cunningham against Bain. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Suggs, the pass to Bain. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Harris, a screen on Bain. There's Cunningham with a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Carter. And here's Banchero. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. And it's Wagner missing. The Pistons leading. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Harris. Great D that time from Bane. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. Carter's got 6 points. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions. And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivy brings out of the backcourt.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Ivy. The Magic have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Bane, the pass to Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Stewart, a screen on Wagner. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Into the lane. Oh, Carter with the block.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his...
Perfect execution from Banchero.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Picked by Stewart. For 3, Robinson. That shot is off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Magic. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
So your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shots.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You gotta like what Jaden Ivey has done in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Black in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Wagner. Curran with a steal. Thompson passes to Reed. Take it away! Here's Wagner. Kicks it out to Isaac. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the
First personal foul.
Ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Duran, the screen. Inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duran is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
Detroit shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Magic trail by 4. Black passes to Richardson. Back to Black. Pass to Wagner, looking to win the run. And Reed pulls it down.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's LeVert, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Detroit leading by 6. Duran with a screen on Richardson. To the middle. Great D that time from Wagner. For Orlando, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And another miss by Orlando.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Out to the right wing. Here's Sasser. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert. Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Picked by Isaac. Here's Richardson. Rebounded by the Pistons.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Wagner, the pass to Isaac to stop the drought. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Sasser outside. Duran the screen. Sasser drives in, and the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Pistons lead.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Picked by Reed. On the wing, Thompson. LeVert outside. The teardrop, and he lays it in. LeVert's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, the versatility of LeVert showing you he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve and a bunch of shots to choose from, too.
Duran with a steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast breaks. That looks like a transition take foul, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for the Pistons, Marcus Sasser.
A line change here for Orlando, and some changes here for Detroit. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Harris outside. Three-pointer, Stewart. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Banchero. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Carter. Oh, there's the alley.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team.
And so it's Detroit in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Robinson in at the 3. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 8 now. Suggs against Cunningham. Harris down low, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Pistons lead by 17.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Suggs against Ivy. Stewart outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner with the rebound. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 14. Outside Banchero. On the wing, Bain. Robinson defending. Banchero with a screen on Robinson. Releases. Ooh, it misses. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Now Harris. Ivy fires. Can't get the 3. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Bain. Bucket. Straight in.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bain can still do damage inside.
Cunningham. Here's Robinson. Harris a screen. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Suggs. Ivy defends. And Carroll against Robinson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Stewart. Now Robinson. Stewart will screen on Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pistons.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Cade Cunningham.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Ivy! Wagner with the rebound. And here are the Magic now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Now Harris. He launches. Wagner with the rebound. So it's Detroit picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when
to be fast tonight, these teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
So here's Miami's starting group. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the center position. Now, here's Banchero. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Hero attacking. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. How? Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Bane. So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his team.
Here's Suggs after Tyler Hero's bucket, and Suggs throws it down.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Now, Hero. Carter pulls it in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Chalk up 2 there.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center, but in fact, with that wingspan, he's not, and he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
And here's Adebayo after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Suggs against Hero. The shot, no good. Magic leading by 4. Pass to Banchero. Banchero, a screen for Bane. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Hero. The drive by Powell. Count it good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Suggs.
Off the bounce. Suggs showing his athleticism.
The Heat trail by 4. Powell kicks to Wiggins. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Here's Powell after the made shot from Desmond Bain. And Caro outside. Kept alive. Carter, the pass to Bain. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bankero a screen on Hero. Bain with the bucket.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. They set the screen. And it's Wiggins missing. Desmond Bain getting it done for Orlando. We witnessed him delivering a sip. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
On the floor for Miami, Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Norman Powell is out there with Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Bain. 18 points for him. And the layup is good. Bain's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
Well, when Bain gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Bain. He's got 20, and they call an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
Now, here's Bain. After Tyler Hero's miss. Shot clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, nice take from Bain. Solid at noticing holes in defenses and exploiting.
Hero passes to Jovic. Rebound by the Magic. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bankero a screen on Hero. Bankero looking around.
Oh, big-time dunk by Bankero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Wiggins a screen on Suggs. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bain with it, now defended by Powell. Bain with the screen on Wiggins. Suggs kicks to Bain. Pass to Bankero. And finished off by Bankero.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Bankero, he is something.
Hero against Suggs. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. On the wing, Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Bain passes to Carter. Hero against Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some who some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you, Kev.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Magic leading by 11. Suggs in the corner. Bain against Hero. Bain, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's
Yeah, how about Adebayo just discarding the defender and finishing strong?
Bain with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Banchero is screened for Bain. Banchero inside. Covered by Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
a big-time scorer. Banchero with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
Both free throws good from Banchero. Wiggins, a screen on Suggs. Hero, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that does it for the first half of play. Magic lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Both Wagners are out there. Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. Anthony Black is out there with Richardson. And it's Isaac in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus, and the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want-to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
Both good from the line that time. The Heat trail by 15. Johnson down low. Isaac on him. Here's Jaquez. He's defended by Wagner. Johnson outside. Again, the miss by the Heat. Magic leading by 15. And it's good, 2 points. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
And Isaac is, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed. Clearly a foul.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Richardson. Good on the shot. Richardson's got his first points of the game. The Heat trail by 18. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Highsmith, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Richardson for 3. They get it back. Pass to Black. Trying to find Ware and gets it to him. Jaquez the pass to Johnson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Wagner. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Highsmith. Scoreless thus far. Has to Ware. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The Heat need to get a shot off. Up again. Second chance shot and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Franz Wagner. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's Black inside. Cuts off the pass. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. He can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
And there's the drive. Highsmith's shot is good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Black, no good. The Heat trail by 15. We've got 1:08 left in the third. To the paint, deflects the pass. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson draws the double. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. From the arc. Here's Isaac. Yep, that one goes. Isaac's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backcourt, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Connects from 3-point range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Richardson with it. He's got 6. Off on the layup. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you get in this position.
Here's Ware. Can't hit from the elbow. And so it's Orlando with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Heat trail by 18. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Now Hero over Suggs. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Payne for 3. No good. Great D that time from Hero. Adebayo drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, that's what Bam wants to do. He wants to put the ball on the floor and get into the paint.
And finished off by Banchero.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hard work.
Pass to Jovic. Good on the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Bane. Outside, Suggs. Back to Bane. Carroll a screen on Hero. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to Miami.
Pass to Jovic. And yes, it's good. Jovic has got 5 points in the quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bain fires. Down he goes for 3.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Hero against Bain. No good. The Heat trail by 13. Adebayo outside. Oh, what a play inside.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Jovic. He's covered by Isaac. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Wiggins. Oh, the dunk.
How about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Bain looking around. Banchero a screen for Bain. And down goes the 30.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Powell. Wiggins. Oh, the slam dunk.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Now Banchero. The response. Slamming it home.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Magic.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Desmond Bain.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Isaac rips down the board. Oh, the dunk.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Now, here's Bain. 3, good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Powell with it, guarded by Bain. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. 6 to shoot. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly